Alright, doing a power button. I do a power button. What you do is you go ahead and unscrew these two screws. Oh, first take the screen off. Just take the screen off. You can get it in there without the screen. You're going to break the cables. Don't do it. Take the screen off. Take these two screws out. Pull this back. Go ahead and cut that off. You can save this plastic piece. Next thing you do, you're going to pull out this half of it. Once this half is out, take a razor blade and peel this ear speaker off because it's got an adhesive. You want to keep the adhesive ring on it so you don't need a new ear speaker. Then you're going to go ahead and take your new guy like shoe, and what is missing from it is there's a little piece of foam right there. If you go ahead and try to peel that off, it doesn't want to come off. If you try alcohol, it disintegrates it into nothing. Heat melts it. Haven't found a way to get them off. So I use the foam that comes off the for the LCDs. The foam's on there for a reason, so it doesn't disconnect under the EMI shield. It's not just because they were bored. So put it back on and go ahead and remove a little bit. Stick it on there. Red Bull makes me shaky. I know that. Anyway, go ahead and do that. Choose your weapon. I guess we'll go clippers. So now you get the foam back on there, and boop. Notice it's about the same thickness. It's good. Okay, so that, now that you got everything off of that, you chuck. That is done. I'm gonna go ahead and follow the pattern on this one. You see that it rolls underneath the part with the little gap. This part stands up, that part stands down. That's gonna be the top. So do that, peel this, right? Peel that. Go ahead and take this guy off. Like shoe. Get off of there. Wow, that's really on there. Alright, and a little alcohol. And drop that off. Boop. Good enough. Alright. Take the glue off. Strip over. So it sets down. So we go like that. Around. It's confusing. You're like looking at it, it's like, which way was which? It's really confusing. So I'm doing that. I'm just gonna hold it in my hand. And I'm trying to do this as fast as humanly possible so you don't fall asleep watching the video. And, so that front is on. Peel the back. Like so. Fold that over. Alright. So that's done. I'm going to go. It's already in there, so drop that in, like so. I'm going to go ahead and toss the screws in now. Now, let's get those 2 screws in. I'm going to move this all into place, get this cable out of the way. Like this, like that. And wow, look at me. I need caffeine. I need this stuff. Man, sometimes that Red Bull stuff is just too strong. Makes me shake like a leaf. Probably got a lot of severe health repercussions too. Alright, so this guy, I'm going to pop this little door up. That's what this thing sticks under. Just squish him under there. Like that. And now that the adhesive's exposed on the back, it's going to kind of find its own way. You just want to center up that hole for the ear speaker, like that, see? And once that's in place, go ahead and smooth it down. Don't press too hard on the cables, ever. I usually use a Q-tip actually to rub it on to get the glue in place. It's not too brutal. Use little Q-tips to smooth things over because there's no sharp edges. Oh, go ahead and clean up. Doop, 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 doop. Come here. Oh, you notice I taped down the dock cable because when you start messing around with the dock cable, you're liable to grab it, rip it off, fold it over too many times, brick it, any number of things. So let's go ahead and tape that down. When reinstalling the ear speaker, you're going to put the prongs up. You probably forgot which way they went. They go up. Well, let me just put my little door down, put my ear speaker in. Come on, guy. Come on. Work with me. Behave. You can't really grab the tweezers onto anything. The coil, the pins. Be really careful. They're really easy to break. Do that. Same thing before. And push it right to the right of that back of the camera clip for the front-facing camera. Keep it nice and tight. There you go. You feel it sits in right there. Perfect. Okay. Now pop this cable out, and as soon as I do, pull the adhesive off the back. Same thing. Q-tip. Rub it down, and then this cable, we're just going to fold it over once, ever so gently like that. Put a tiny crease in it, not too bad, like that. Alright, now that's more or less finished. Got a working power button, and yeah, put the phone back together. Pretty simple repair.